Hey everyone, welcome to CBS Bold and Beautiful. I'm Nancy, and I'm so excited to have you here. If you love Bold and Beautiful update, then you're in the right place. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Alright, let's dive right in. Steffy Forrester strides in confidently, tablet in hand, her eyes sharp and assessing.
Steffy.
Another day, another crisis waiting to happen. She glances toward the design office where Carter Walton is deep in thought, reviewing contracts. His brow furrows. Steffy smiles knowingly.
Steffy.
You look like a man who's seen better days, Carter. Carter. Steffy, I think I've signed my name so many times today, I'm starting to forget how to spell it. Steffy. Then it's time for a distraction. And I know just the kind. Carter.
Oh.
Whenever you say that, I end up in the middle of something I didn't sign up for.
Steffy.
Oh, come on. You love when I meddle, especially when it comes to your love life. Carter. My love life? You mean the barren wasteland formerly known as my heart? Steffy. Not barren for long. Daphne Rose has been spending more time around here lately, hasn't she? Carter's smile fades slightly, replaced by hesitation. Carter. Yeah, Daphne. She's incredible. Smart, grounded, beautiful. But I don't know if she's ready for what I want, a real future. Marriage. Family. The whole thing.
Steffy.
If I know Daphne, she's not the type to play games. Maybe she's just waiting for you to make a move. Carter. Maybe. But after Hope, I'm done making the first move. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen. Steffy. You sound like Ridge talking about destiny. That's my cue to interfere. Daphne Rose enters, wearing a crisp white blouse and a pencil skirt. She's radiant, but clearly preoccupied. She spots Steffy.
Daphne.
Steffy. I was hoping to catch you. I wanted to show you the new fabric samples for the couture line.
Steffy.
Perfect timing.
I was just talking about you. Daphne.
Should I be flattered or terrified? Steffy. Flattered. Definitely flattered. Daphne. What's going on with you and Carter? Daphne freezes, surprised. Daphne. Carter? We're just friends.
Steffy. Uh-huh.
And I'm just a casual CEO who doesn't notice chemistry when it's right in front of me. Try again. Daphne. Okay, maybe there's something there. But I don't want to complicate things. He's been hurt, Steffy. I don't want to be another detour on his road to happiness.
Steffy.
What if you're not a detour? What if you're the destination? Daphne looks at Steffy, unsure how to respond. Her phone buzzes. She glances at the screen and frowns.
Steffy.
Everything okay?
Daphne.
Yeah, it's just a number I haven't seen in a long time. Probably nothing. But her hand trembles slightly as she silences the call. Carter and Daphne sit at a table near the window. Soft music plays. Their conversation is easy, warm. Carter's eyes linger on Daphne, admiration clear. Carter. You always know how to make me forget about work.
Daphne.
I'll take that as a compliment. You've been through enough stress lately. It's okay to breathe once in a while. Carter. I'm learning that. With you, it's easier. They share a moment, the kind where the world falls away. Daphne. Carter, there's something I should probably tell you. Before she can continue, a shadow falls across the table. A man, mid-30s, rugged, confident, appears.
Man.
Hello, Daphne. Daphne's face drains of color.
Daphne.
Nathan? Carter stiffens. Nathan. Didn't expect to see me, did you? Steffy enters her office, latte in hand. She finds Carter pacing by her desk, looking agitated. Steffy. Carter? What happened? You look like you didn't sleep. Carter. I didn't. Nathan Drake. Does that name ring a bell?
Steffy.
Vaguely. Isn't he that photographer Daphne used to date in Paris? Carter. That's the one. He showed up at dinner last night uninvited. The guy's got trouble written all over him. Said he wants Daphne back. Steffy. What did Daphne say? Carter. She looked terrified. Steffy. I think he hurt her before, maybe not physically, but emotionally. I'm not going to let him do it again.
Steffy.
Neither am I. Daphne sits at her work table, distracted, staring at fabric she hasn't touched in minutes. Steffy enters quietly. Steffy. Daphne, talk to me. Who is Nathan Drake to you, really? Daphne exhales shakily.
Daphne.
We met in Paris. He was charming, brilliant, obsessed with his art, and with me. At first it felt like a dream, but then it turned dark. He wanted control. Over everything, what I wore, who I talked to. I left him without looking back.
Steffy.
And now he's back.
Daphne. I don't know why.
But I'm scared, Steffy. He always said if I left, he'd find me. Steffy.
He won't hurt you again.
Not while I'm around. Carter walks up as Steffy exits her office, her expression set with determination. Carter. You spoke to her? Steffy.
Yeah.
She's terrified, Carter. Nathan's manipulating her, maybe trying to sabotage what's happening between you two. We can't let him win. Carter. What do you suggest? I'm not exactly the kind of guy who plays dirty.
Steffy.
Lucky for you, I am. The tension is thick. Steffy, Carter, and Daphne sit across from Nathan, who has the smug air of someone who thinks he's untouchable. Nathan. I just want to talk. That's all. Steffy. Funny. Most people who just want to talk don't ambush someone at dinner or show up at their workplace. Nathan. I didn't realize the great Steffy Forrester was Daphne's bodyguard.
Steffy.
Think of me as her shield. Carter. Nathan, whatever you had with Daphne is over. She's moved on. Nathan. You think she's moved on to you? Please. You're a rebound, a safe bet after me. Daphne. No, Nathan. You were the mistake. Carter is the man I deserve. Silence. Steffy's eyes flick between them, ready for anything. Nathan. You'll regret saying that. Steffy steps forward, her tone ice cold.
Steffy.
Not as much as you'll regret threatening someone under my roof. The confrontation is over. Daphne sits, shaken but relieved. Steffy hands her a glass of water.
Daphne. You didn't have to get involved like that.
Steffy. Yes, I did.
You're part of this family now.
We protect our own. Daphne smiles faintly.
Daphne.
You sound like your grandmother.
Steffy.
I'll take that as a compliment. Carter opens the door to find Daphne standing there, holding a small envelope. Carter.
Daphne.
What's wrong? Daphne. I needed to see you. Nathan left this at the studio. She hands him the envelope. Inside is a photograph of Daphne and Nathan in Paris, smiling. On the back, a note. Still unfinished. Carter. He's trying to rattle you. Daphne. It's working. Carter. Then let me be the calm in the chaos. Stay here tonight.
You're safe with me.
She hesitates, then nods. Steffy and Ridge discuss the situation. Ridge. You sure you want to be involved in this? It's not exactly company business. Steffy. When someone threatens one of ours, it becomes company business. I'm not letting another toxic man tear down someone's life.
Ridge.
You've got that Forrester fire, that's for sure. Daphne wakes to the sound of the city. Carter brings her coffee. Daphne. You didn't have to. Carter. I wanted to. You deserve someone who shows up for you. Every morning. Daphne's eyes soften. Daphne. You're making it very hard not to fall for you, Carter Walton. Carter. Then don't fight it. They share a tender kiss. Steffy stands with Finn, who's come to drop off lunch.
Finn.
You've been busy playing matchmaker again, haven't you?
Steffy. Guilty.
But this one's worth it. Daphne and Carter deserve a real shot.
Finn.
And Nathan? Steffy. He'll learn that crossing a Forrester never ends well. They share a smile, but it's cut short as a commotion erupts in the hallway. A security guard rushes in. Security guard. Miss Forrester, you need to see this. Steffy, Finn, and Daphne gather near the reception area. On the wall, a photograph of Daphne and Carter defaced with red paint. Scrawled words read, still unfinished. Daphne. He's back.
Steffy.
No, he's desperate. And that means he's sloppy, which makes him beatable. Steffy watches the surveillance footage. On screen, Nathan is seen sneaking into the building after hours.
Steffy. Gotcha. Finn.
You're not going after him alone, Steffy.
Steffy.
Watch me. EXT, beach house, night. The waves crash in the distance. Steffy arrives, headlights cutting through the darkness. Nathan stands outside, looking unhinged. Nathan, you just can't stay out of other people's business, can you?
Steffy.
When it's about protecting someone I care about, no. You cross the line. Nathan, Daphne was mine before she was anyone's. Steffy. She's not a possession. She's a woman rebuilding her life. And if you come near her again, you'll answer to me and the law. Nathan, you think you can scare me?
Steffy. No.
But I can expose you. Security footage, restraining orders, media, take your pick. Your career won't survive it. For the first time, Nathan falters. Steffy. Leave town, Nathan. For good. He hesitates, then turns and disappears into the night. Carter, Daphne, and Steffy share coffee in the design studio. Daphne.
He's gone.
I can't believe it's finally over. Carter. It's not over. It's a new beginning.
Steffy.
You're stronger than you think. And now, maybe you can finally focus on what's right in front of you. Daphne looks at Carter. Their hands intertwine. Daphne.
Thank you, Steffy.
For everything.
Steffy.
Don't thank me yet. I expect an invite to the wedding. Carter laughs. Carter. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Steffy. Too late. I already picked out my dress. Finn enters, wrapping his arms around Steffy from behind.
Finn.
Another crisis averted?
Steffy. For now.
But you know how this place is. There's always another one coming.
Finn.
And you'll handle it like you always do. Fierce, fearless, and beautiful. She smiles, leaning into him. Steffy. What are you up to now? Finn enters with his usual calm energy, holding a coffee cup.
Finn. Hey.
You left early this morning. Thought you'd be celebrating Nathan's exit, not brooding over emails. Steffy. I got this. Someone sent me proof Nathan's coming back.
Finn.
That's a warning, Steffy. Whoever sent it doesn't want this to be over. Steffy.
Exactly.
And that means I need to find out why. Carter and Daphne work side by side. Daphne's still smiling from their newfound peace. Carter. You know, it's strange. For the first time in a long time, I feel like the future's something I can actually plan.
Daphne.
That's because it is. Nathan's gone, Carter. It's over. Carter. Yeah, over. He looks unconvinced, sensing a storm on the horizon. Ridge bursts in, holding a printout.
Ridge.
What's this I hear about you getting cryptic emails? Steffy. News travels fast. It's nothing, Dad.
Just someone trying to scare me. Ridge.
That's never nothing. Look, if Nathan's back, we're not handling this alone. I'll have security increase coverage, asterisk. Steffy.
No.
If we overreact, it'll spook Daphne. She's finally healing. Let me deal with it quietly.
Ridge.
You sound just like your mother when you say that. Always protecting everyone else first. Steffy's jaw tightens. She looks away.
Steffy. Somebody has to.
EXT, Los Angeles. Street, night. Darkness. A car idles near an art gallery. Nathan steps out, his face hidden beneath a hood. He watches as workers hang a banner. Forrester Creations charity showcase. Tomorrow night. Nathan.
Perfect.
Daphne flips through sketches on her tablet. Carter's voice calls from the kitchen. Carter. Wine or tea?
Daphne.
Surprise me. She sets the tablet down, revealing the sketch. A wedding gown. Carter walks in with 2 glasses of wine, notices it. Carter. That's beautiful. You designing for the showcase?
Daphne.
Actually, I was imagining something. Something for us. Someday. Carter smiles, genuinely touched. Carter. If that's the future you see, I'll start planning tomorrow. They kiss, warm and hopeful. But outside, a shadow moves past the window. Preparations for the charity showcase are underway. Staff rushes around. Steffy supervises, clipboard in hand. Steffy. Make sure the lighting's softer near the runway entrance. And someone get security To double-check the guest list, no exceptions.
Rich.
You sure you're not planning a royal coronation instead of a fashion event? Steffy. If it keeps trouble out, I'll crown whoever I need to. Daphne adjusts a gown on a model. Carter watches her, pride in his eyes. Carter, you belong here, you know that? Not just designing, leading.
Daphne.
I'm starting to believe that. You and Steffy gave me that confidence. Carter. Then we're just getting started. They share a quiet moment until Steffy approaches. Steffy. Everything good here?
Daphne. Perfect.
Just nervous. Big night. Steffy.
Don't be.
You've survived worse than a runway show. They exchange a knowing look. The air warms with mutual respect. XT. Forrester Creations night. Flashbulbs flare. Guests, reporters, and models flood the red carpet. Inside, music pulses. Everything sparkles. Steffy and Finn stand together near the stage.
Finn. You did it.
The night's flawless.
Steffy.
Not yet. Something feels off. Across the room, a camera flash catches her attention, but no photographer stands there. Steffy. He's here. Carter and Daphne step into the spotlight to introduce her collection. Applause fills the room. Daphne's smile trembles, sensing something strange. Daphne. These designs represent freedom and the courage to start again. A voice cuts through from the shadows. Nathan. Freedom's just another word for forgetting who you are. The crowd murmurs as Nathan steps forward, camera in hand. Carter. Nathan. This isn't the place. Nathan. It's exactly the place. The world deserves to know who she really is. The muse who vanished. The woman who broke my heart and stole my art.
Daphne.
That's a lie.
Steffy.
Enough. Security. Nathan. Don't bother. I'm not here to fight. Just to remind her, inspiration has consequences. He drops a flash drive onto the stage. Nathan. Everything's on there, the truth. Show it or I will. He walks out as cameras flash wildly. Chaos reigns. Daphne trembles as Carter and Steffy huddle with her. Carter. We'll deal with this. Whatever's on that drive, we'll handle it. Daphne. You don't understand. He's not bluffing. Years ago, in Paris, I used his work, sketches, designs. I didn't mean to, but I needed to escape him. I changed them, made them mine. But he's right. I took something that wasn't fully mine.
Steffy.
You were surviving. That's not theft, Daphne. That's survival. Carter. And whatever happens next, you won't face it alone. The trio examines the flash drive on Steffy's computer. Files load, a series of sketches with Nathan's signature and Daphne's identical designs beside them. Steffy. He's baiting you. He wants to destroy your credibility. Carter. If this gets out, the media will twist it. Forrester could get caught in the crossfire. Steffy. Then we stay ahead of it. We own the story before he does. Daphne. You'd risk Forrester's name for me?
Steffy.
I'm not risking anything. I'm protecting what's already ours. Bill Spencer leans back in his chair as Steffy enters, holding the flash drive.
Bill.
If you're here asking for a favor, I'm intrigued already. Steffy. I need a story buried before it's born. You help me, and I'll make sure Forrester backs your next press campaign exclusively.
Bill.
You're as ruthless as your father. I like it. What's on the drive?
Steffy.
A lie wrapped in half-truths. And I'm not letting it destroy Daphne Rose or Carter Walton.
Bill.
Then we'll make sure it doesn't see daylight. Steffy hands him the drive. Bill inserts it, scans the files.
Bill.
Tell your friend Daphne, debts like this have a way of resurfacing. Make sure she's ready when it does. Daphne sits sketching. Carter watches her quietly. Carter. What are you thinking?
Daphne.
That maybe I've been running for so long, I forgot what standing still feels like. Carter. Then let's start standing. Together. He takes her hand. She smiles through tears. Finn enters to find Steffy watching the city lights.
Finn.
Bill took care of it?
Steffy. Yeah. For now.
But Daphne's past isn't going away that easily. Nathan's still out there, and someone's feeding him information.
Finn.
What do you mean? Steffy. The email, it came from an address connected to an old Forrester vendor. Someone inside helped him.
Finn.
You think this is bigger than Nathan? Steffy. In this town, it always is. In a dimly lit studio, Nathan sits before a laptop. Another figure enters, face unseen.
Voice.
Did she take the bait? Nathan. Oh, she took it. Now we wait. Once the next move hits, Forrester Creations won't know what hit them. The woman steps into the light. It's Sheila Carter, smirking. Sheila. Time to remind Steffy Forrester that not all ghosts stay buried.